Hi everyone, welcome back to Quest for Literature. Today we are going to see 25 most important MCQs and its related facts on the age of Renaissance. And this is the part 1. I will be uploading the part 2 tomorrow. Before getting into the video, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, do subscribe, click on the bell icon and enable all option so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Number 1. Which English queen is called 9 Days Queen? Jane Grey. Number 2. When was Vasco da Gama arrived in India? In 1498. Then the fall of Constantinople is in 1453 and the America was discovered in 1492. Elizabeth came to power in 1558. These are all very important years. Do learn it, okay? Then question number 3. When did the defeat of the Spanish Armada take place? In 1588. 4. When did Caxton introduce printing in England? 1476. Question number 5. When did Caxton print Mallory's book, Le Morte d'Arthur? The whole book of King Arthur and his noble knights was the original title for it in 1485. And this book consists of 8 books. Question number 6. Erasmus' book, The Praise of Folly, was published in which year? 1511. And this Erasmus is known as the Messiah of European humanism. Question number 7. When was Thomas More's Utopia, that is the Latin version of it, was published by Erasmus? In 1516. Question number 8. When was the English version of Utopia published? In 1551. And that was published by Ralph Robinson. Question number 9. Under whose reign More was imprisoned and beheaded? Henry VII. 10. What is the literal meaning of the word utopia? Nowhere. Question number 11. How many books are there in Utopia? 2. And the 2 books, the 2 parts are, first one, the Dialogue of Council, and the second one is Discourse on Utopia. And the interesting fact here is this book, Utopia, was written on the suggestion given by Erasmus. And the first book, Dialogue of Council, is it can be considered as a framework of this work, Utopia. And it opens with a historical event, that is the delegation of Burgess in 1515. Okay, question number 12. Who gave More the detail of Utopia in the section called the Discourse of Utopia? Rahim. And who introduced More to Hitholde? Peter. 14. What is the literal meaning of the name Hitholde? A speaker of nonsense. Then question number 15. How many cities are there in Utopia? 54. And Utopia is a country which was founded by King Utopus. Question number 16. Which is the capital of Utopia? Amoriti. Hope you all know that Amoriti is Spenser's sonnet sequence. And the name Amoriti means little love gift. Question number 17. What is the shape of the country Ethiopia? Crescent shape. And 18. Gold and silver plates are used in Ethiopia to feed whom? Slaves. And there are certain interesting facts regarding Ethiopia. One is the elected members are called suffragans and Tranibonus. Okay, the island council elects the ruler by secret ballot, and there is poetic justice in Utopia. That is, evil punished and virtue rewarded. And the smallest political unit in Utopia is the family. 10 families elected one member to the island council. The council meets every 3 days at the capital city. Then the next question, number 19. Who is held at high esteem in Ethiopia? Physicians. Then there are other certain interesting facts are all Ethiopians wear the same clothes except the prince. The prince had a shaft of corn that shows the emblem of prosperity. And suicide is disapproved but mercy killing is allowed if a person suffering from an incurable disease. And everyone has to work for 6 hours. And Ethiopia has a communist society. Earthenware is the plate that was used by Ethiopians to have food. And all the houses are built in rows and are in 3 stories. And adultery is punished with slavery. And women are eligible to become priests. And the age limit of a man to marry is 22 and the girl is 18. And marriages are not compulsory and marriages are considered wise, married are considered wise and unmarried holy. And divorce is allowed by mutual consent. And question number 20, the Ethiopian may engage in various kinds of plays, both physical and mental. And the one play that the Ethiopians will not engage will be gambling. Question number 21. Who wrote the books Life of John Pius and History of Richard III? Thomas More. 22. The book Toxophilus, that means the lover of the bow, was written by who? Roger Ascham. 23. The book named the governor, which was published in 1531, which was meant as a book for educating the sons of noblemen, was written by whom? Thomas Eliot. 24. Who produced the first English dictionary of classical Latin in 1538? Thomas Eliot. 25. Who wrote The Defense of Good Women in 1540 with a view of educating the women? Thomas Eliot. That's the end of today's session. Thank you all for listening. Till the time we meet next, stay tuned to Quest for Literature, keep reading and know the world.